Welcome everybody. I'm so glad you guys have us here and that you're here tonight.
I was turning 30 and I was dating this guy at the time, and he and I had touched on so many subjects. And so he turns to me this night and he's like, "Have you ever given yourself a self-breast exam?" And then I reach up, of course, and touch my left breast, and I'm like, oh my God, there is a lump. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2007. I felt a little lost and I needed something to kind of get me out of my head, and I wanted to give back. I wanted to have the opportunity to maybe share my story and reach out to young women and inspire people. This is survivable. I was in shock. I'm like just turning 30, like I'm healthy, and I just thought I was invincible, to be honest with you.
Even though breast cancer is not as common in younger women, if it does occur to women when they're younger, they're more likely to be very aggressive. And most women under the age of 40 that come in have found their own lump. What I enjoy the most about these workshops is the girls are eager to learn and they're interested in what's going on.
As a student at college, you're used to being in the classroom all the time and having a ton of information kind of thrown at you, and you're just responsible for absorbing all of it. But when you put it in a way that is easy to remember and, you know, something relatable, it's a lot more hard-hitting, and I think really reaches more people.
Ooh. We like to play a couple little games. They're very interactive. And then after that, our survivor shares her story and lets you know what was going on in her life. And then we actually go right into, how do you do a breast exam? What are you looking for? How do you know?
I just love Check Your Boobies' message of self-advocacy and knowing you're normal, and I think that's a message that everyone would really benefit from.
It's so inspiring to see so many women that are really eager to learn more about their bodies and be proactive. It makes you feel like what you're doing is worthwhile because it does seem to touch people. We've also helped people with finding lumps on their own.
A month and a half ago, I was sitting on my bed, just studying away for my student activism class, and I grazed my neck and I felt something really hard. I kind of went through the questions that Check Your Boobies teaches us. Is it hard? Does it move? Do you have symptoms? Basically, just be aware of your body. And so I started feeling it, and I just knew it didn't belong there. I am diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. So yes, it is a cancer. It's just crazy because I know what it's like to be on the other side and listening to these workshops. When I felt the bump, I was like, oh, this is a very real thing, and I am not invincible.
We really hope that the guys and gals will then go home and share this information with their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their friends, and we have an opportunity to reach way more people with this kind of atmosphere.